Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about natural hair porosity, and before the end of this video you should be able to tell your hair's porosity, how to moisturize your hair, and the best oil to seal in each hair porosity. So let's get right into it. I'm sure a lot of you must have seen or have heard about the float test, where you get a glass of water and you take a strand of your hair and put into the water. If your hair is low porosity, your hair is going to float, and if your hair is high porosity, your hair is going to sink. If your hair is medium porosity, your hair is going to be in the middle. And here's why that is not really effective. So first of all, your natural hair has its own natural oils that can enable it to float even if it's not low porosity. Hair strands in your hair are not the same. Some hair strands can trap in air bubble that can make it float even if it's high porosity. Your hair porosity as a whole is not really determined by if your hair is floating, if your hair is in the middle, or if your hair is at the bottom of the water. Do you get me? So your hair porosity is just all about how your hair behaves to hydration and how your hair behaves towards moisture. So instead of the float test, here are signs that you can actually pay attention to really know your hair porosity. So I'm going to start with low porosity hair because my hair is low porosity. So for low porosity hair, you find out that it takes time for water to fully saturate into your hair. If you're washing your hair, or you just take a spray bottle to do the test, and then you take a section of your hair and you sprinkle water on it, and you see that it's forming hair beads around instead of the water to actually absorb into your hair. Same with products. If you're moisturizing your hair, you take a product and the products are just sitting on top of your hair instead of actually going inside with your hair butters and all of that. So that's for low porosity hair. So for medium porosity hair, as the name implies, everything about you is in between. Your hair does not tend to dry too quickly, and it does not tend to absorb moisture too quickly. And if you apply products on your hair, everything distributes evenly, and your hair tends to hold styles with excessive products and build up. Now lastly, for high porosity hair, your hair tends to absorb moisture too quickly. Maybe a cup of water can get your hair dripping wet, and also it tends to release that moisture and that hydration quickly. And the second thing there is that your hair struggles to retain moisture. So let's not forget that damage can affect your hair porosity, like processing your hair, heat damage, harsh chemicals like dyeing your hair or bleaching your hair, stuff like that can also affect your hair porosity. Now that we might all know our hair porosity, now let's move on to the products that we can actually use to get the most benefit for our hair. So for low porosity hair, you should be leaning towards lightweight products, lightweight conditioners, lightweight oils like jojoba oil, argan oil, and other lightweight oils. Now for high porosity hair, you should be leaning towards shea butter and castor oil and the rest of other thick oils for your hair. Now for low porosity hair, if you must use shea butter on your hair, you should whip it to the lightest form that you can get. And also for moisturizing your hair as a low porosity girl, you should be using the LCO method, which is the liquid, cream, and oil lastly. Then for high porosity hair, you should be using the LOC method, which is the liquid, or leave-in, oil, and then cream lastly to seal in the moisture. Then for medium porosity hair, you can pick any one that works for you between the two moisture routine. Then as a low porosity girl that I am, this is the tip that has really helped me because I started doing it recently. So if I'm moisturizing my hair maybe once a week or twice a week, I tend to use warm water. And by warm water I mean that water that I've already boiled and allowed it to like cool down a bit. So it's actually very warm, and then I use it. It helps my products to absorb into my hair faster. Instead of using the normal room temperature water, I use water that is actually very warm to moisturize my hair, and it has just been amazing. So if you have low porosity hair, you should try that. So I think we've come to the end of this video, and if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.